or you take those girls out, especially your teenagers who may be deceived by those boyfriends on most especially lovers day like Valentine. Instead of them looking for boyfriend or feeling sad that they don't have boyfriend who could trip them out like their peers, you just take the position of a boyfriend, buy them the undies, get them their menstrual pad for the girls. Okay, there's this message I've always wanted to share with fathers. I want to encourage fathers that you should try to be part of your children's life. I mean, I don't know if any of you know this lady from Nigeria. I forgot her name. She sang, I think Busola Okay. She sang for her father. Jigi mi kò gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́ o jigi. O jigi kò gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́ o jigi. What is jigi? Jigi means mirror. And she says a mirror must not break. And a mirror means fathers. In Nigerian language, that is how they call fathers. Mirror, jigi. So, if she says a mirror should not break, for a child to sing for fathers, I think she was one of those people. Let me say those set of people, because I don't know if there's any other singer that actually recognized the father. So, but she was one of those who actually opened the eyes of all the children to start thinking about the parts of a father in the family. Okay, now I know there are fathers and I know there are fathers, okay? Because I know there are fathers who are actually fathers for just, I don't know how to put it. There are fathers who are not doing their responsibilities. Let me just go straight to the point. So what I'm trying to, I just want to encourage fathers. So if you're a man, please try and watch this video, whether you are a father or your father to be, or you are aspiring to be a father. I will encourage you to watch this video, or you tag someone who will need this message. Be part of your children's life. When I say be part of your children's life, it doesn't stop at you spending money for those children. I know that when I say fathers, just take it that I'm talking about responsible fathers. It takes I will remember that saying, but let me just go straight to the point. When you hear me say fathers, I mean fathers, real fathers who take up the position of a father. So I want to remind us that being a father does not stop at you providing for your families. No. Because I notice African fathers believe that as long as I am putting food on the table, I'm a father. No. It doesn't stop there. Your children cannot see those money. No, they can't. Those money will not speak for you. The school fees you're paying will not speak for you. You know why? Because they are children. They can't, they are innocent to that extent. They don't know, even if they know you're the one dropping those money, the money still not speaking. The only time those money will speak will be a time when those children are grown to be men and women of their own, and they are now working to make money for themselves. So that is when they can now realize, oh, my daddy did a lot. My daddy went through this and this, through this and that to make me, go to school and all. But as at that time, they already become men and women of their own, and they are already working too. So that is why I said it doesn't speak for you. Your money, your stress, it doesn't speak for you. The only thing that will speak for, it speaks for you, right? But it's going to be at a long run. It's a long run gain. It speaks for you only when those children are now grown up. That's when they feel what you felt to put food on the table. But right now, what will make it speak is those little things that you don't think it matters, but it actually matters. You brush the teeth for them once in a while. You teach them the proper way to brush their teeth, or you teach your boys the proper way to tie their shoelaces, or you take those girls out, especially your teenagers who may be deceived by those boyfriends on, most especially, lovers day like Valentine. Instead of them looking for boyfriend or feeling sad that they don't have boyfriend who could trip them out like their peers, you just take the position of a boyfriend, buy them the undies, get them their menstrual pad for the girls. Your guys, your boys, take them out, trip them out, go play those games they love to play with them. Put yourself in their lives. I mean, completely in their lives. Play with them. Watch their cartoons with them. You see those little things, African fathers, that you think doesn't matter. It matters big time. My advice for you, though, is that you should plant yourself in their lives, because those are the things that will make them to sing, Jiggy mi ko gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́ o jiggy, ko gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́ o jiggy. It takes a father who has planted himself in the lives of his children to sing that song, for the children to sing that song for him. Most children don't see the effort of their dads. It is natural. It's a natural thing. They won't see it because it's not a visible effort. It's like somebody praying for you in their private prayers, without you knowing. That's what it means. So fathers are trying. They are doing a good job, but the children are not seeing it. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so let me give you an example. When I was growing up, I didn't grow up with my father. My mom raised me all by herself as a single mother. It didn't work out between both of them. So, so she made me believe my father never loved me. And it was easier for me to catch it up. It was easier for me to believe her. And it's not that she did it to turn me against my dad. No. She did it because it was right for her to do it. She did it because my father never, she did everything on her own, financially, everything. So, and I know what that means. I'm a mom too. I know it's odd for a woman to do everything by herself, no help, especially financially, from the husband. It's crazy. So if she could do all that, I was able to believe her that my father never loved me. And I carried that mentality till I grew up. And it was now almost for me to get married. So when I was reaching the marriageable age, and I was already planning, I already had my fiancé then. I had my father in mind. Like, I don't want to say I hated him, because each time I look at him like, I have many siblings, and I'm like, why will my father separate me from everyone and will never take care of me? I suffered a lot in school. I was beaten, I was battered just because I couldn't afford school fees. My mom couldn't pay my school fees, and each time they come and beat the debtors, I'm always number one on the list. And I was flogged, I was beaten recklessly. That time, those who were in schools that time, how they flogged us like animals, just because our parents couldn't afford the school fees. So, this and many more reasons, difficulty to eat, so many things went on. Life was difficult. Our house, the place we were living, was a bad place. All those water side where, man, don't let me go there. Where another neighbor, we have to throw some poo-poo. They do short puts, throw it in your own compound. Sometimes it landed on your pillow or on your bed. That was the situation of the home I was living. So it was that bad. So you see, all this frustration was on my mom, and me seeing the situation we live in, and knowing that my dad had a home of his own. He has his own house in our hometown. And I know we are many from 3 different wives. and I happened to be the only one between me and my dad. So I was wondering, everything my mom told me I believed. Why was it possible for me to believe? Was because, of course, I don't have my dad around. My dad never takes me out. My dad never tells me how much he cares. Even if he tells me, he has never been able to afford anything to help me out in my entire life. So that was frustrating. And because I was not seeing my father to be there, he wasn't visibly there. He was not there for me. He was not, I couldn't see his efforts. But later when I questioned him because I went to confront him. I said, why did you hate me so much? Why did you not take care of me? Why did you not pay my school fees? Why did you leave me to suffer with my mother? Why did you say a woman? You know, I questioned him, everything my mom told me, because I am this person that talk, but some children will not talk. I talk. Whatever makes me not to talk or not to speak my mind, then that person had done it. The person had overdone it. That's the only thing that will make me keep quiet. But I am this person who will rather let you know when I'm not comfortable or when you're doing something wrong. I will challenge you. And that shows that I still care about you. But I will not challenge whoever that I want to just zero out of my mind. So I challenged him because I want to know why. And thank God I did. Thankfully, he was able to explain himself. He's late now. Both my mom and dad, they are late now. But at least I got answers. He made me know, well, I loved you and God knows I do. But your mother never left you with me. He never left you, you know, with me so I could take care of you, so I could show you how much I care. I will never take care of others or give others food and won't give you food. So I later realized that it wasn't that my father didn't love me. My father loved me. He was praying for me, even though he was not there. He was praying, but I couldn't see it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it's not that I forgave him, but I'm just using myself as an example. Fathers, put yourself in your children's life. Otherwise, may you not work in vain. May you not labor in vain. Your children need to see your efforts. Try and be there for them at those little times. You are busy, I know. That is why one day in 30 days a month, just create a time, brush their teeth, teach them those little things. It will get there in their head. It will get stuck there. My father taught me how to tie my shoe last. That remains in their memory for life. Plant yourself in the lives of your children. It helps you a lot, a whole lot. So it helps you. It helps you a lot. It helps you a lot. Try and plant yourself in the lives of your children, and you will never regret you do so. Make sure you show them how much you care, because this is the only time they can see it. They can never see it except in the long run. Do it right now in the short run and enjoy the love of your children. God bless you for listening from the Gloria Generations family. See you in my next video. Bye.
We are the glorious generation family.